scary, Chad. You've been talking about this a lot. 1 HP player, but at the moment he has the bomb, so it wouldn't make sense if he went in first. But your advice has been, or would be for this circumstance, to get that low HP player. Never mind. It looks like they're not going to be the ones making first contact. Young does fall to RPK, and Mir will clean up.
Yeah, it is very, very situational here, but Shock should get one.
He should. And unfortunately for them, 10 seconds on the clock. Very commanding finish there from Shocks. Just sends them to bed early. No dinner for them, and we'll be getting to round number 10 with no money.
So just to build on this point of low HP players a little bit more, if you're in a, say, 5v5 early in a round and somebody takes a lot of damage, that player's best bet is to be into the back lines, right? Because the number on the board, the fact that you can still clearly see it's a 5v5 and they maybe don't know exactly how much damage they've done to you, at that point, they're still going to be approaching the game in the same way. But if you send the individual in and he throws away his life in a scenario where it's not warranted, at that point it becomes a little problematic. But if you're doing a set piece, if you need to trade out onto an area, or if you want to send somebody into the front line to get you information, that low HP player can always be used successfully in that kind of a manner. We will see the pistols for Team Spirit, and this looks like it's going to be a bit of a slaughter, as there isn't much utility at all behind their purchase. Just some Deagles, Tech 9s, nothing crazy, and look how many Kriegs are waiting for them.
The Kriegs is the massive problem here. Team Spirit off with a lot of them up. And remember, this is the pick of Spirit as well, Alex. This is a bit of an issue now. You haven't posted a single round, you're on pistols, but as we always say, these sort of rounds normally is where it all kicks off, and they might even come back for 9-6.
I am genuinely interested, though, to see if Vitality loosen up a little bit, or if they are going to stay as kind of restrained and regimented as they have been. They've just been effectively communicating, as well as, of course, individually fragging. Masuta's round is still fresh in my mind. I can't wait to see that one again. For now, look, maybe Apex is going to give me a fresh highlight. He's already got himself 2, and the remaining members of Team Spirit are reluctantly presenting the jiggle peaks into these Krieg crosshairs. And yeah, that round is about as fun for Team Spirit as holding wet cardboard.
Oh, that doesn't feel like a fun.
It wouldn't be fun necessarily.
It wouldn't be enjoyable.
It wouldn't be enjoyable. Wouldn't be fun.
It's not the worst thing.
It does stand. It works out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Idis Balance 1 in 10. He has been underwhelming in EPL so far, Chad. I'm not going to lie to you. Everyone was saying he's scary. We're going to see loads from him. The team's been pretty decent, but he hasn't shone brightly, in my opinion.
Well, Dust 2, I can't believe I'm about to say this, is up next. So if there's a chance for an AWPer to make a mark, that would be the map. But here, maybe he's taking it around to his own hands, going for a bit of a aggressive play up middle now. Scoped on him, waiting for this Molotov to subside. Unfortunately for him, there's nobody close towards top middle, as it's 3 members towards Banana for Vitality while they get control of that part of the map.
We're in round number 11 right now, and Team Spirit combined have 12 frags between all 5 of them. So we really are in a bit of bond. They've all died every single round as well. No one saved a single weapon. This could be the one, though. RPK goes down. Mir, he has found some access, and this is looking much better now. Idis Balance will post his 2nd frag, and now a 4-on-2. This can't be a way they give this one up. I can't imagine a world that happens.
Doesn't look possible. It did seem like, just because from the third-person POV there, it looked like Shox was holding the perfect line for that push and then just switched off, repositioned as they timed their push. So it could have got a bit of a timing benefit as well.
They're throwing that front sight smoke that what we've seen, we saw Astralis do it the other day.
Where do you throw it from?
So there's multiple positions that you can throw it from. The one that we saw the other day from Glaive was actually up middle, but these guys are throwing it when they're still in the mouth of middle before they've actually come on through. And the reason that that kind of a smoke is so powerful is because it forces the CTs to be taking left eye peek fights instead of right eye peek fights, right? The left side of that box to fight is much harder.
Sure.
So there's all those bits and pieces to keep on in mind there as we see them make their way on through. 2 big entry frags there from Mir. And the first round on the board as we get a little tidbit about Masuta.
Yeah, he has been clutching as of late. I remember a few of the games. It's like we haven't seen much from this kid yet.
The games out, yeah.
Yeah, and then he brings in a few clutches, holds his nerve, and that's what you like to see from the young guys. So either way, round 12 coming through, 10-1. Team Spirit have posted their first here. Incendiary down to block access towards this position, but hasn't bounced quite deep enough. As we'll see, Idis Balance, a bit more confidence in his approach this time. He's up against Zywo, one of the scariest AWPers in the game right now. He's holding the angle towards quad, ready and waiting. If he sees that barrel, he's going to swing around and take Idis Balance out of the equation. Starts to fall back though. Sunday Young holds towards Boiler. You can see a real heavy focus towards quad with 2 players there. Zywo trying to dodge all the grenades, the nades and flashes. Looks like he's fine for now, though, as the smoke comes through.
You know, things are going badly when Vitality have 10 rounds, and this is the first CT round we see Zywa with the AWP. Previously, he had the Krieg in his hands. It's been taken away from him and all prioritized to other hands. And now here comes his test. Already 1 second is going to get nice trade. Magic's, unfortunately, though, for Team Spirit, they're losing players all over the shop. It's RPK to fill the feed this time. And a little bit of chip damage in 50 seconds. They don't have to press this issue, but it seems that that's the plan. They're going to Molotov one side of it and flush out someone should they swing out. They do not. Bit of an unfortunate spread stops him from walking for a couple of extra seconds.
Yeah. This is, after winning the previous round, you'd be hyped up for the next one. You think a 10-5, that would do it. There'd be a good chance here. But when they get absolutely wrecked in this manner, number 12, you're not getting too confident with 20 seconds on the clock here. You're worried for them.
Very worried.
So it's their pick. I'm just going to set up one final time. It's the third. So just want to really drive that home. They chose to be here in this position.
God, you sound like a parent.
Yeah.
You chose to be here, young man.
You made your own bed, and now you're going to sleep in it. Yep. And he's kicking and screaming, but they'll take him down as well.
All right, guys, watch this. Focus on Chopper right here, who's going to be throwing this Molotov that's going to land on quad. Normally, it lands much deeper here. Watch what this does, right? We're going to see as he goes to throw this Molotov from this position, his teammate is actually going to block him. So look at this. Here it goes. He gets blocked, and now the Molotov lands directly in front of Boiler. The Boiler players cannot push out, and they're dead.
Oh, good catch, Chatty B. That's why we love you. Fantastic.
I love that catch from Chad, but I hate watching it back. It breaks my heart. That's it for me. I'm just like, I'm so mentally checked out of the game.
You feel so sorry for you're apologizing. It's not even your fault. Where did their health just go? Oh no!
Bombs down in T-spawn. Everyone's dropping an HP. Let's call this one done. Throw in the towel. They're not even defending themselves at this point. The ref's got to call it off.
Graham, get in here, mate.
Yeah, where is Mr. Pitt? The bomb's down. They're even scared to pick up the bomb at this point. They have no idea where the CTs are. They've been locked into their own spawn.
They're having to clear the mini pit with 1:21 left on the clock. What are we seeing?
They haven't even really done anything in response. They've had a little bit of damage towards Shoxy, but they're right back in T-spawn. They have no idea where the CTs reside right now. To be fair, I don't. They've actually fallen right back, which you'd love to see. Apex has made a good call here. Normally, French teams would be running around with this advantage and trying to just close it out. They've gone back to crossfires. They're not doing anything too silly.
This is the honeymoon period.
This is, yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? Like the fact that they're playing this correctly is impressive. They're not giving it too much away. They've even done a boost in towards B. They're guaranteeing success here. They want to hold on to these Kriegs and the AWP.
For those who aren't Counter-Strike fans, this is the equivalent of remembering your 1-month anniversary. Remembering to fall back after finding
is that
everything
a thing?
fixed. Yeah, I guess. Some people believe in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the same kind of people that have birthday months.
Yeah, that's
celebrate
true.
their
That's
month
true.
kind of relationship
Half
anniversary.
birthday?
Oh, well, hang on a second. Oh, half birthdays had some merit.
Yeah, I've had a few half birthdays in my time.
I don't want to say it's a terrible idea, but
Sorry, Chopper. We don't think you can win this 1-on-3, unfortunately.
Mr. Reed making his way over, seeing what he can do. It's very Chad. You must have called that one.
Chopper Reed? Yeah, I got it.
Great film.
Great man. Well, I probably shouldn't say that.
All right,
Notorious
so
criminal.
He was a man.
Yeah, he was a man.
Yeah, this is rough because it doesn't feel like Spirit could even go for a pace change. We saw them try and go for more aggressive banana play just there and how quickly they were chunked down via the utility. Zywa's won 3 of his 3 entry duels, has 3 flash assists and a 92% KAST. Do you remember what that stands for, Alex?
KAST, that's kill assists traded.
Yes. Wonderful.
Wow, I actually
put you on the spot.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
I knew you did know it, so that's kind of
why.
why.
It was a safe question.
Yeah.
Well, at least I could process the information that was entering my ear holes. Zywa's found a nice quick kill onto Mr. Chopper, and we do see.
You're solely American there, Mr.
It's because I don't want to say Mr. Reed. I was like, you know what? Let's not do that.
Yeah, like I said, notorious criminal. Just probably leave him doing his own thing. Probably not appropriate right now. But either way, moving on. 5-on-4 Galils, AKs, Kriegs. No utility really. 2 smokes, 2 flashes. And for now, I feel like this is a 14-1.5, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Team Spirit on their pick.
For sure, man.
We've got all the utility on the CD side. We've got incendiaries, 4 smokes, flashes, HEs, kits, Zeus's, upgraded pistols. They've got absolutely everything. And look how tentative they are. They're just like little Bambis making their way up. creeping through the forest, trying to avoid the Panthers here.
Bambi on ice. And I'm not talking about the fucking, excuse me, ice skate version. It's when I was thinking. Nice work from Disbalance to at least get into the side. More than that, she gets the kill. 3v3, double for ZywOo.
A chance at least. This is looking good. Oh, damage to the smoke. And remember, there's a Incendiary to smoke, so you can see they've been very, very passive, Team Spirit. Do get the bomb down, though. Equal for now. Krieg in the pit. Fantastic spot for it. Haven't had a chance to really warm up yet so far, Team Spirit. Let's see where we're missing out. Can take care of things. You got the Incendiary for the pit, probably throwing that towards the open wall position. Apex expecting contact, and there's low HP near in front of him. ZywOo down to the 1 versus 1. He normally wins these. Desert Eagle to the face required, and there it is. He took a couple of shots there, Chad, but that's about what we expected from him. And it's going to be another round for Vitality. He almost looked like he was just taking his time. He's like, look, I'm no one going to win. I want to do it with a headshot. I don't want to spam you.
He's playing for the stat line right there, isn't he?
21 and 3.
I've drawn a diagram for everybody at home. Now, the red line that you can see on your screen, don't worry about the action going on with the players in the server. Worry about that red line. Everything with the arrow pointing in the arrow direction of red is normally what you'd assume is the T-sided territory. The blue lines is what you'd assume the CTs have at the start of the rounds. Now, we were talking about the fact that the CTs were already pushed all the way down here and the Ts had to clear it with 1 minute 20 left on the clock in one of those previous rounds. So right now, Spirit are in a world of hurt.
I do like your territory graph. I'd like more, can we have a couple more territory graphs as time goes on?
Anything you want, Alex, I can try and do.
Yeah. Anything.
I can try everything once.
Shocks will go down this time, perhaps getting a little bit bloodlusty as they are sitting 13-1 up in a half. I'm not going to blame them for getting a little more liberal with their aggression.
Yeah, this can be sometimes where teams let, to be fair, round 15 can't really be too mad at 31 scoreline, but some teams when they get like an 8-0 start, they'll be overzealous and start giving rounds up, a bit of a wake-up call.
Man.
This is pretty mental, bro. Don't see that.